you down. When I fall off, it be a while I'm putting you down. When I fall off, it be a while I'm putting you down. Put you down, put you down, put you down.
Yeah. Let me get myself together. Oh, we're gonna talk about some stuff tonight. Yeah. I'm in this thing by myself. Yeah. This thing by myself. I'm in this thing. Hey. Welcome back to another episode of PuttinYa Down. The only podcast with a Y. As y'all can see, man. It's your boy Only1Goat, man. Y'all got me for the night. I'm solo dolo. Okay. I thought that was the mic cord. I forgot about the little explosion. Hey. Yeah, this is one of my favorite beats right here. It's a song right here that I got called All In. I never dropped it. I probably made the song about. It's a little backstory on this beat right here. Why it's so special to me. I probably made this song about 2024? About 3 years now. And I never dropped it. And it was just one of them ones. It was real vibrant. And as you could tell from the beat, man, it was very vibrant, man. It was just very motivational. You know, see me, that's the thing with me and music. I like motivational music. Like, if you ain't motivating, what's the point of you even having a voice for anything if you're not motivating, if you're not inspiring? Like, I don't understand, this new age thing with all the demonic spirits in the industry and all the shoot 'em up bang bang music. Now don't get me wrong, I do throw a little punch line here and there, a little bar here and there about some guns and some protect, but it's always on some defensive type. It's never offensive or being oppressive or whatever, prejudice or whatever. I love my people, man, but yeah, man, that's the little backstory on that beat right there, you feel me? But yeah, welcome back to another episode of PYD, man. You got me, the one and only one goat, the kid that did, aka Mr. Get It Done. Yeah, man, I do this shit for real. I don't do it for fun. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about some things tonight, man. First and foremost, before we get into the show, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. YouTube.com/PuttinYaDown. That's PuttinYa Down. YouTube.com/PuttinYa Down. Then you head over to the audio platform. That's www.PuttinYaDown.show. Whenever you're on the go, tap into the audio. PuttinYaDown.show.
PuttinYa Down.
Yeah. This beat's so cold, man. But yeah, as y'all can see, man, I'm here by myself, solo dolo. I don't know if the fellas gonna make it tonight. I'm not sure if they're gonna make it tonight. But I set up all this shit, and I ain't see no point in coming back up here and taking it all the way down just because they ain't gonna show up. So hey, I'm gonna put it to use, man. We're gonna go over a little bit of these questions and topics I have written down that we was gonna talk about tonight with the fellas. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and get the elephant out the room. And I should have got me something to drink. Let's go ahead and talk about this Kendrick Lamar response to Drizzy Drake. Yeah. Hey, man. All I'ma say is don't wait the bell. Do not wait the bell. Don't wait the bell, man. Don't poke the bell. Don't wait the bell. If you got a person who you at odds with, hopefully you're not at odds with no type person like this that mind their business, that don't bother nobody, that don't really share their opinions about too much. They just mind their own business. They get their paper, they handle their business, and they go on about their way. They stay out the way, whatever. Leave them people alone, man. Leave them folks alone, man. I'm telling you. Because when you wait the bell, you don't know how that person is gonna react, and you don't know what that person knows about you, because they mind their business. They might have hella information on you you don't even know, because you think this person just shy, or they just quiet, or they scared or whatever, but the whole time they strategically plotting they move, because they already know that you want one. And from what I heard, Kendrick and Drake always, they already had issues with each other. They already been at odds. So y'all see how it turned out, man. Kendrick Lamar strategically planned that diss record to release on the same day I think Adolf Hitler was assassinated. It's crazy. Was Adolf Hitler a Jew? Was he Jewish? I don't know. I don't know much about Adolf Hitler. From what I've heard about him, he wasn't so much of a good person, so to say, from what I heard. But I never met the man. I haven't did much research on him, but they said that was strategically done. You feel me? For him to drop that on the same day that Adolf Hitler was assassinated, I believe. I could be wrong. Comment down below, man. Let me know if you know anything about Hitler. Let me know if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong. But back to the diss record. The diss record was phenomenal. He attacked it the way I would have attacked the diss record. You know what I'm saying? Like, in all honesty, I would have attacked it the same way. I would have got real personal. And hey, if it's up, it's up. You know what I mean? Now, if they just doing this for a publicity stunt, which I do feel like that is the case, they doing it for a publicity stunt, that's cool. But the way K-Dot came and executed on his diss song, it sounded a lot more personal than just a publicity stunt to me. It sounded very personal. Like, they got some real underlying issues, man. He took some slick shots at Gunna. He took some slick shots at some more guys in the industry, man. K-Dot was just going in. The boy was in his bag the whole 10 minutes. I heard the actual diss record is like 19 minutes long. I'm not listening to no song that's 19 minutes long, bro. I'm sorry. Not even from my favorite artist in the whole wide world, Andre 3000. I'm not listening to no 19-minute long song. We don't need all that. We don't need that. I'm trying to turn up, not go to sleep. I'm trying to vibe when I listen to music. Like, man. But overall, this record, phenomenal.
PuttinYa Down.
Shout out to K-Dot. Shout out to Drake too. I ain't got no beef with neither one of you guys. I'm really loving how y'all bringing the focus back onto the fellas, because for the longest, these girls been killing y'all, dog. These girls been killing y'all, man. I'm glad y'all came up with some. Pluto too. Shout out to Pluto. Shout out to Pluto, because I feel like he was the pioneer of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? He brought this whole thing to the forefront with this legendary album he just dropped. I don't even remember the name of it. What's the name of it? Oh, We Don't Trust You. Him and Metro Boomin. I don't know if it's Metro or Pluto, but it don't matter. It went. It's go. It's on go. It's on repeat in my playlist. I don't know about y'all, but it's on repeat. It's on repeat for me. But yeah, man. K-Dot did his thing. Now Drake this, it was cool. Drake this was cool. It seemed a little forced. It definitely seemed forced. It definitely seemed rushed. He threw some shots at Metro Boomin. Told him to get his whole ass back in the studio and make some beats. I'm like, why you dissing Metro? He seemed like the coolest guy in the world. But hey, I don't know. I don't know these guys personally. This is just my opinions on everything that's going on in the industry, man. But I wish best for them guys, man. I hope they can work these things out and take it to a more positive state. More positive. Let's get back to the motivation and inspiration. Everybody rich nowadays in the music industry. You know what I mean? And that's one reason why I like Kodak Black, because he still shows his vulnerable side. Like the song he just dropped, I'm Stressed Out, or whatever it's called, Stressed Out. I don't know, but it's a vibe. Y'all go check it out, man. Stressed Out by Kodak Black. One of my favorite young artists, bro. Like, even though bro be gooned out and he be psyched out sometimes, bro be tripping. He from Florida. All Florida boys is, You know what I mean? But when it comes to his poetry and his skill and what he brings to his music and his artistry, top of the line, bro. Especially for a young man, man. Let's give it up for Kodak, bro.
PuttinYa Down.
You feel me? Yeah, man. Shout out to them boys, man. I'm glad we shining some light back on the fellas now, because the girls been going crazy, like I said. Give me 1 second. This what comes with it. We're gonna talk about that too. This what comes with this podcast, y'all. Hold on. What's up, downers? This your boy. Downers or anchors? What y'all think? Downers or anchors? Me personally, I like downers and I like anchors. I'm in between. I'm on the fence. So y'all help me. Name the community. Name our audience. Give y'all something to represent. Me personally, I say anchors. But if y'all like downers was our first suggestion. So if y'all like downers, we rocking with downers. But whatever, we thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for checking out the episode, man. If you gotta take a break, head over to PuttinYaDown.show. Listen to the audio, man. It's www.PuttinYaDown.show. Listen to the audio whenever you want to go. PuttinYa Down, only podcast with the wide dopest, coolest, rawest podcast in the land. PuttinYa Down. I think it's good. Yeah, we back. Does accountability apply to someone who doesn't do something? Meaning that, I don't even know where I was going with that question. Does accountability apply to someone who didn't do something? To answer my question, because I don't even remember when I wrote that question, but it was one of the first ones I seen, so I'm gonna write it down. Does accountability apply to someone who didn't do something? It depends. I'm gonna say no. I don't feel like, because if you didn't do anything, then you can't hold yourself accountable. But at the same time, if you were intending to do something but you did nothing, then you have to hold yourself accountable for doing nothing. You know what I mean? So I don't remember where I was going with that. Sometimes I write questions down and I don't even remember the point of me writing the question down, but it can turn out to be a controversial question. So yeah, I do feel like a person who does nothing should hold themselves accountable for doing nothing. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we all have a purpose. We all have something we need to do. You know what I mean? At all times of the day, especially if you have kids. You know what I mean? So all my parents out there, like, if you have kids and you were supposed to do something and you didn't do it, you got to hold yourself accountable for that. You know what I mean? Like, as your kid grows up and you didn't really teach your kids about the in and outs of life, paying bills, saving money, investing, continuing to have the will to learn even after school, and they grow up and they detour in life, they take a different route, then you got to hold yourself accountable for that, because you didn't do something that could have helped them in their future. So, I maybe that's why I was going with it. I'm not really sure. You know what I mean? I'm not really sure. And then also, these questions was for the fellas too. A lot of these questions that I write down, I try to pick their brain and start conversations amongst the host, me and my co-host, and get the creative juices going, and just open your mind just to make you think a little more. So yeah, maybe that's why I was going with that. I'm not really sure. That was just one of the first ones I seen. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Like, comment, subscribe. YouTube.com, PuttinYaDown.show for the audio. Blend in cuts. I am a barber, for y'all who don't know. Lee gave me a shout out on the last episode. I am HP the barber. That's my barber name, HP. Anybody know me in real life know the HP stand for my real name, Hubert Proctor. That's my barber name. So I wanted to be professional, but I also wanted to simplify it, because I ain't want people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can call me Hubert. I ain't tripping about that. That's my real name. I can't, it is what it is, If I would have chose my name, it wouldn't have been that, but That's my name, so I gotta live with it. So, but yeah, that's HP the Barber, man. If you want your haircut, bro, we open 8 to 6 Monday. Well, I get in the shop any day. It don't matter. Like, I'm super passionate and motivated about my journey in this barber industry. And yeah, I need to promote it more. I need to tell more people about what I got going on. And that's also the reason why I feel like my music didn't elevate, or I didn't elevate my music career as much as I should, because I had the talent. See, me, I'm the type person, I had the talent, and I find myself to be talented at one thing, and I feel like I kind of gotta, like, not necessarily hide it from the world, but I want them to see it when it's time for them to see it, so to say, if that makes sense. But I'm starting to get to that point where I'm just like, all right, I'm spilling it now. Like, this is what it is. You either rocking with it or you ain't. You feel me? And I was starting to get to that point in my music career, but the industry started to take a complete shift. So I took a different route, and I picked up some clippers, and here we are today, bro. I'm a licensed master barber, man.
PuttinYa Down.
You did what I'm saying. Like, I really went through the process of it, made it happen, and we here today, man. 749 Moreland Avenue Southeast, Unit C103. Professional Cuts, Blend In Cuts. That's me. That's my entity. Blend In Cuts. But the shop I'm in, Professional Cuts, man. Professional. Shout out to Will Stam. Shout out to Cole. Shout out to McCole. Shout out to my dog Eli. Shout out to the new barber Darian, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Kat over there in Smyrna. Shout out to the whole Smyrna team. Shout out to anybody got anything to do with Pro Fresh, bro. All the guys, man. Y'all know who y'all are. Marv. Shout out to y'all, man. Jim Talk Podcast. Y'all go check them out. Come see us, man. 749 Moreland Avenue Southeast, Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know the zip code, but y'all have the address. Pull up on me. Yeah. Ask for HP the Barber. One more thing. When you're out and about, go get you a can of that Club Tails, man. One of the finest, smoothest mocktail, liquor, cocktail concoction.
Hey,
Okay. What's wrong?
That's crazy.
that was nuts.
In any corner store in your local neighborhood, stop by, pick you up one. My favorite is the Long Island. I also like the watermelon. And I want to say I had a blue raspberry once, but I don't remember where I was at. But I do remember having a blue raspberry. I want to say I was out of town. So if y'all find a blue raspberry, or when you go to your local convenience store, look for the Club Tails. Try it out. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to tell you that Club Tail, man. Hey, man. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it right there and though. Is skills more important than experience? Do y'all think that having skills or being talented in an industry or whatever is more important than the experience that someone has in the industry? Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. Me personally, my spiel on it, I feel like the experience outweighs the talent and the skill. And the point or the analogy that I can give, or comparison that I can give to that question, is LeBron James. We're going to go with the GOAT. LeBron James always been LeBron James. As a matter of fact, he probably was more athletic. I'm not going to say a better player when he first started, but he was definitely more athletic. So his skills and his talent were higher when he first got in the game. I ain't even going to say his skills, because his skills, I feel like your skills improve with experience. You know what I mean? So LeBron was always looked at as like, okay, he finna be one of the next ones. Just like my dog Ant-Man. Shout out to Ant-Man and over there then over there with the Timberwolves. Y'all heard that? Am I tripping? I don't know. I might be tripping. But shout out to Ant-Man over there with the Timberwolves, man. That's a real Atlanta native. He representing for the city, man. He putting on. This is kind of, I ain't gonna flex, bro. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Like, I'm hearing noises and shit. Whatever. We're gonna keep it moving. We protect it, man. What I'm talking about, we protect the guy on my side. Yeah. Shout out to Ant-Man, bro, doing this thing, man. He just sent my dog KD home, man. He just sent Twin home, man. Like, come on, man. How you gonna do Twin like that, bro? Like, come on, Ant-Man. Like, you my dog, but man, you ain't have to do my boy like that. A clean sweep. I'm talking about they came through the arena with their brooms out. Anyway, that's besides the point. That's besides the point. The point I was trying to make was LeBron. They probably quarantined them out there, them damn loud ass Hellcats and track hawks. But LeBron has always been super athletic. Super athletic. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a lot going on outside. We on Piedmont Road. We in Buckhead. These niggas be having Lamborghinis and track hawks and all this shit be throwing me off a little bit. You know what I mean? But Bron has always had the skill and the talent. He came in the league with the skill and the talent, but he didn't elevate into that GOAT status until he got more experience in the game, until he learned the in and outs, what not to do, what to do, to elevate his game and to be an overall better player, you know, because maybe when he came in the game, maybe when he came in the league, he was so focused on making his impact on the league that he probably didn't involve his team into the equation as much as he do now. Or he probably didn't listen to his coaches, or he probably didn't study film, or, you know, he probably had money management issues, or he probably was undisciplined. You never know. So things like that comes with experience and mistakes. You have to make mistakes to learn, and in order to grow, you have to learn from your mistakes. That's the only way. That's the only way it's gonna happen.
PuttinYa Down.
Trying to
PuttinYa
tell
Down.
Club Tail, the finest, smoothest cocktail malt liquor concoction in the hood. We just going in the hood. It's the one. You don't need no MD 2020, man. Club Tail, I'm trying to tell you. But I'm trying to tell you that I feel like experience is more important than skills and talent. You know, now you have the now you do have to have skill and talent. You know, I don't know too many people who have the experience and don't have the skill or the talent. You know what I mean? It starts with the skill and the talent for you to get the experience. Now you can get the experience if you don't have the talent, if you don't have the skill. You know, you still can get that experience. You feel me? Because that's what's gonna grow your skill and your talent, like I said from jump. You know what I mean? So just because you're bad at something don't mean that if this is what you really want to do with your life, if this is something that you really want to do, if you feel like this is your passion, your calling, whatever, your niche, and you're not so good at it starting out, don't give up. Continue to go trust the process and go through the process. That's why I'm so in love with the process of things. You know, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to bring up and coming entrepreneurs, artists, philanthropists, whatever you got going on. If you can spill it in the right way, if you can express your emotions and tell these folks what you got going on, I want you on the show because I'm in love with the process. And the reason why I wanted to bring up and coming entrepreneurs, artists, whatever onto the show is because they don't have that big ego as a person who's established. A person who's established is gonna have a certain type of ego that I just ain't want to be, or I just felt like we wasn't on the level to mess with them yet, so to say. That makes sense. But yeah, just because you bad at something don't mean that you should give up on it. I really think you should hone in on it, develop your skills, and go up with that shit, man. You can take the smallest thing, bro. You got to understand, a mustard seed can grow an oak tree. PuttinYa Down, man.
PuttinYa Down.
A little small mustard seed can grow an oak tree, bro. Never think your ideas and your vision and your imagination is too small, bro. Never think that, bro. If you have an idea, that's God, bro. That's God speaking within you. If you just have something that pop up and you be like, man, I want to do that. It don't matter what it is. You can wake up one day and be like, man, I'm finna take folks' trash out for $5 to $10 a day, man. You might end up making a super durable trash bag or trash can out of that. You might find a way to make taking trash out easier just by staying on your process and trusting the process and honing in on your skills, bro. And you know what I mean? And executing on your ideas, no matter how big or small they is, bro. You know what I mean? Like, just execute on it, bro. Just try it. Just try it. And once you start to try it, it only take you to try it. For you to do something, you have to try to do it one time. Try to do it one time. Cause once you try to do it, you're doing it now. Now you're doing it. You know, trying is just thinking like, man, I'm gonna try to do this. But once you start to do it, even if you're bad at it, you're doing that thing. You're doing that thing. You know, the only thing that separates a person who just starting on their journey from the greats is the experience. It's the time that they use to hone in on their skills.
PuttinYa Down.
That's the only thing. The greats just have more experience than the person who just started out because they got more experience. You know what I mean? Anybody can be great. Anybody can be great, bro. You just have to hone in on your skills. Find your path. Find you something you're passionate about. You know, hone in on your skills. Do your research on the industry, and go for it, bro. I don't care what it is, bro. It could be the smallest thing, like cleaning shoes. That's a talent, bro, and that's something that a lot of people don't want to do. My dog, who owned a sneaker bar from Memphis, came down here to Atlanta, bro. He about to franchise. He done got his products for cleaning shoes on shelves all across the world, selling it for I don't know how much. This man charging, bro, price is crazy, like just to clean shoes, bro. Just because he said, I'm gonna start cleaning niggas' shoes. Just because I know niggas don't want to clean their shoes. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start a shoe cleaning business. Going crazy now. Multiple locations. Product on the shelf. You might see it in Walmart, bro. Target, all across the world. Just because he executed on his idea, bro. It's that simple. It's that simple. My dog Will Stam, the owner of the shop that I work in right now, had an idea that he was gonna start instructing barbers to cut hair. He gonna teach barbers how to cut hair. He gonna open up a school, blase. Just off an idea, bro. He probably ain't even know how he was gonna get started. But guess what? He got started. Now this man just had his first graduating class, bro.
PuttinYa Down.
All because he executed on a small idea. I ain't even gonna say small because it's big. Stop saying I gotta say. All because he executed on the idea. Take small and big out of the equation and just say an idea, a vision. Execute on it. Go for it, bro. You'll never know if it works or not if you don't go for it. You have to. It's only right. It's only right, man. You know what I mean? At least I think so. That's just my opinion, you know. We kicking it, man. Hey, man, y'all locked in with the one and only1Goat, man. And
PuttinYa Down.
Kid that did, Mr. Get It Done. Yeah, I call myself the kid that did because I'm the kid that did everything they said I couldn't do. I got too much game for a lane, man. A lot of news you can use, man. I'll pop it, man. I promise you I will, bro. I can do this shit all night long, bro. You know what I mean? I be real, I be real reserved with the bros because I want them to get their points off, and I want them to take over, not necessarily take over the show, even though Lee do that shit all the time. Lee gonna take over the show if you let him to. If you let him, he gonna take over the show. And that's cool, bro. I love that because, you know, I know my worth and I know what I bring to the platform. And I ain't gotta sit on every show and just talk the whole time. You know, I sit back in the cut and won't say nothing. Like when we have guests, bro, I sit back and just won't even say nothing. Like, cause I want you to shine, bro. Like, if you come on PuttinYa Down, if you come sit in front of this backdrop, in front of these mics, in front of these cameras, in front of our audience, I want to shine all the light on you. I don't matter. When you're a guest, you are a guest. This is your show for the day. I don't matter. Cause I know what I bring to the platform, and I know what I do for the platform. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what's going on. Hold on. I'm hearing noise. Let me make sure they don't. I ain't got my phone. What's up, downers? This your boy. Downers or anchors? What y'all think? Downers or anchors? Me personally, I like downers and I like anchors. I'm in between. I'm on the fence. So y'all help me. Name the community. Name our audience. Give y'all something to represent. Me personally, I say anchors, but if y'all like downers, downers was our first suggestion. So if y'all like downers, we rocking with downers. But whatever, we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all for checking out the episode, man. If you gotta take a break, head over to PuttinYaDown.show. Listen to the audio, man. It's www.PuttinYaDown.show. Listen to the audio whenever you want to go. PuttinYa Down, only podcast with the wide dopest, coolest, rawest podcast in the land. PuttinYa Down. I think it's good. Hey man, this is fun. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It feel good, you know, where I can just pop my shit. I ain't got to share the flow with the fellas. I ain't got to worry about not cutting somebody off, trying to get my point across. I can just spill, bro, and I can just say what I want to say and what's on my mind or what comes to my mind. And I can piece it together the way I want to piece it together. Because when I'm on the show with the fellas, they'll bring up or they'll try to get their points across. And I lose train of thought. You know, just trying to listen to what they saying and also think of the next points I'm trying to make. So I end up losing my thought because they might say something that brings up a whole nother thought or a whole nother logic in my head, and I just lose my train of thought. But when I'm by myself, I can get off track and bounce right back on track. You know, just like how I did with the LeBron and is the skill more important than experience and the everything I just spoke on. You know, I kind of got off track, but I bounced right back to it because I'm in here by myself, and it's easier for me to think and, you know, do this by myself. Not saying that I'm finna do that with the guys or I'm gonna turn my back on the fellas. Nah, I ain't none of that. But yeah, man, it was just simply as I set the show up for tonight for us. Something happened with Lee's source of transportation. I don't know. Maybe they might come. We might still record tonight. I don't know. But I was just like, bro, I done wasted this time and energy, sweating, putting this backdrop up. This shit ain't easy, bro. Like, this shit ain't easy putting up. I did it by myself. So I wasn't finna just let it go to waste, come back up here and take it down. Like, before I do that, I'm at least finna do 30 minutes by myself. I can do that. I can do an hour. I can do 2 hours by myself. I got plenty of shit I can talk about. Plenty. Like, that's nothing, man. That's nothing. I end up talking about all kind of shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I just wanted to come on and you know, kick it with y'all, bro, and just spill and give y'all a bit of me. You know what I mean? While executing on what we have today, or what I set up, or you know what we set up, or whatever. Like, I seen no point in just wasting it, coming up and taking it down because these boys ain't show up. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna hit record and we're gonna talk some shit. And now we here, man.
PuttinYa Down.
30 minutes later. Hey, I'm from Decatur, but I never been a hater. Nah, for real, man. Like, comment, subscribe, though. Comment down below how y'all feel about anything I said tonight. Tell a friend to tell a friend about PuttinYa Down. Tell your cousin, tell your auntie, tell your grandma, uncles, anybody, sister, little brother, infant, baby in the womb, Go visit your go to the grave site. Nah, I ain't gonna talk about it, bro. I ain't gonna talk about it. RP to all the fallen soldiers, man. But yeah, man, go to the grave site. Tell them folk, man, about something that you seen on PYD, man. Tell them folk about how crazy, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, tell everybody, like, whenever you think about PYD, I don't care who you around, just say, man, I remember, man, them boys said this on PuttinYa Down, bro, and it just made me think. You know what I mean? It just made me think. Yeah, man, so tell everybody about it. I don't care, dead or alive, bro. Tell everybody who you can about PuttinYa Down. Like video. Like the video. We need the likes. We need the engagement. We need y'all feedback, man. We need some topics. Some things y'all want to hear us talk about. Let us know, bro. I slick want to come up with like an email type situation for the supporters, so y'all can tap in with us, communicate with us, bro. We got a lot of supporters on YouTube, bro, and I feel like they don't know how to connect with us. But it's easy, bro. Just drop a comment. Drop a comment on whatever that you feel like good, bad, ugly. We don't care, bro. Like, y'all know how we kick it. We the rawest podcast in the land, bro. Like, tell us how you feel, bro. We want to connect with our audience more. You know what I'm saying? But we can't do that without y'all interacting with us. We're going to interact back regardless of however the conversation may go. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I want to do, I want to start reviewing the episodes and going through the comments and really interacting with y'all on the camera. Shouting out the usernames, whatever. You know, I know it's a lot of bots. Yeah, I know there's some bots, but it's also some real people who tap in with us. Like when we had the is Gwinnett considered Metro Atlanta controversial moment last year. It was a lot of bots tapping in, but it was a lot of people that was really from Atlanta, and you know, I could tell they was really from Atlanta because some of the landmarks they was speaking on and some of the facts that they was giving, I could just really tell they was from the city. So, you know, things like that, bro. If we bring up a topic that sparks your interest, man, comment down below how you feel about it. Share your opinion about it, man. Let's chop it up, bro. We want to connect with our audience, man. We want to connect with our people, bro. I want to take this thing to the point where we traveling, doing live shows. We out networking, moving and shaking with folks. We having sponsorship deal meetings and all kind of. Like, I'm trying to take this to that level. You know what I mean? I'm trying to take this from this vacant office into a production studio of our own with PYD, what y'all see right here, on top of a building. You know what I'm saying? That's my vision for this. Like, I ain't trying to just sit in the house on the couch. I mean, that's cool and all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to really turn this thing into an establishment, into a one-stop shop type situation. You know what I mean? Like a no jump, or, you know what I'm saying, 85 South, or whatever you want to call it, man. Social proof. Shout out to David Shands, man. Shout out. Hey, y'all go check out my episode with David Shands, bro. David Shands put me on the hot seat. Y'all go check that out. But yeah, man, I'm trying to turn this into a heavily published show. Not even a podcast, a show. You know what I'm saying? A network. I'm trying to turn this thing into a network. You feel me? Any podcasters or anybody out there struggling with a podcast, producing a podcast, come holler at me, bro. Come holler at me. You can hit me up on the podcast page. That's PYDcast on Instagram, or hit my personal Instagram at only1Goat.ets. That's only one, the number one, GOAT.ets. Shoot me a DM, bro. We can chop it up on some splits, you know. I ain't doing it for free. I got my own show I publish for free. So if y'all talking about some free-ish, and I can't help you. I gotta be rewarded, especially if I'm taking time from my production to help your production. I have to be compensated. So if you need help producing your podcast, man, holler at me, man. I can do the YouTube thumbnails, the banner, the shorts, the which is like the short form videos, like the 5-minute to 10-minute videos. And I can also do the short clips that you see on Instagram with the captions and all this good stuff and the special effects and all this woozy wazzy. And I'm kind of skilled at finding those impactful moments in the episode, taking them out of the episode, clipping them up, and putting it out there to the public. You feel me? We've grown our platform to almost 1 million overall views on YouTube in 2 years.
PuttinYa Down.
We almost at 1 million overall views in 2 years. Please don't compare us to anybody. This is on our own. No sponsorships. No big name celebrities or gurus or anything like that vouching for us. This was all out the mud. All off an idea. All off an idea we had in 2020, bro. Let me give y'all a little backdrop. See, we need to keep telling this story right here of how this whole thing, this production came together, how PYD came together, bro. It was 2020, and I feel like I was the one that kept saying, bro, let's start a podcast with the fellas, because I always had a vision of me and the bros just being them niggas, because we always been them niggas, bro. We always been them niggas who set the trends, who had the moves, made the plays, was the coolest around, was the funniest, the freshest. You know, we was just cool guys, bro. Even when we was rapping in high school and stuff, bro, we used to just have people that just rocked with us and supported us. So I always had a vision for me and the bros to do something big. So around 2020, I was like, bro, let's start a podcast. You know what I'm saying? So like I always like, and this is why I tell y'all to do your due diligence in any industry you're deciding to get involved in, because it worked for me and I did it for myself. That's why I'm telling y'all to do these things, because I've applied the knowledge that I've given or received, and I'm giving it back to y'all, bro. That's why I'm telling y'all the things y'all that I'm telling. I'm not telling y'all this for my own good. I've already did it and applied it, and it worked. That's why I'm telling y'all this. Each one teach one. I really believe in it. But anyway, 2020, man. You know, so yeah, I was like, yeah, man. I was always saying, let's start a show. You know, but I never know how to go about it. And I was looking over YouTube. The answer was right there in my face. All I needed was a camera. You know what I'm saying? All I needed was a camera. I figured it out. So I did my due diligence, and I was already watching I was watching Breakfast Club back in 2012, 2013, bro. Just because I've always been in love with the process and people's story of the process. I've always been in love with that, bro. So I came up watching the Breakfast Club. That's what it started for me with the interviewing style thing or whatever. So we started our first episode was in the car. I was this same phone right here. Or it might have been low phone, but I believe it was this phone right here. I was like, bro, we was in the car in my old spot. I'm like, bro, let's start a podcast. Matter of fact, let's do an episode right now. Hit record, and we just started talking shit. And we just kept practicing the whole 2020, right? So while we practicing, I'm also doing my due diligence. Like I said, I never stopped watching podcasts or radio shows or people interviews or whatever. Like I've always been in tune with people's stories, bro, and the process that they went through. So to get where they wanted to go. And it started with rappers, because I was an aspiring rapper at the time. So it started with rappers. You know, just getting little gems on here on how to do this, on how to do that, on recording, on booking shows, on whatever game, free game that they're willing to give. I'm soaking it up, and I'm applying it, and I'm executing on it for sure. So, like I said, bro, this is why I call myself Mr. Get It Done. I'm not waiting. I'm using what I have. I press play on that Apple phone, on my iPhone. We ain't had no fancy smashy mics. I ain't even know what this right here was. I ain't even know what this was. I ain't know the name of it, none of that. And I'm gonna get to how I found out about what this was. So we just hit record on the camera. And it flowed so well, bro. We had no dry spots. We were just flowing. We was just flowing. And the more we kept practicing with it the flow became better. Then we started to add the information or some free game or some news you can use into it. Then we started to add the funny into it. We always put the funny into it, you feel me? But me, Lee, and Lo, we always linked up and just had controversial conversations and insightful conversations. Always. This been going on, bro, since I can remember. We'll link up, we'll have a session, you know what I'm saying? We'll just talk shit and we'll just give each other game, bro. We just pour into each other. And one day I was just like, bro, let's just record this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, cool. Figure that out. Next step, we got to figure out the equipment, because that's what's going to really take us to the next level. So we started with a different mixer than this. We still got the mixer, but it was like a real mixing board, like what you'll use in the studio, or like for like a big time production, or like a church choir or something like that. It was like a actual mixing board. It wasn't a roadcaster. So that wasn't compatible with the MacBook, and it wasn't recording no audio. So it was kind of useful. We bought a podcast kit. It was like $600. We all scrambled up together and got what we needed. Boom, cashed out on it. If you go back to some of our first episodes, you'll see us with this big mixer. It wasn't even working. The mics weren't working or nothing. We was recording all the audio off the cell phones. Give me 1 second. We recording all the audio off the cell phone. So like I said, I was tapped in with different platforms like Earn Your Leisure, Social Proof, Finesse's Only Club, Rich and Unemployed. My bad, Dupe. What's happening, Dupe? My boy Dupe over there, done at the Dupeton, man. Shout out to my guy Finesse. Shout out to my guy David Shands, Dunny Wiggins, man. Troy, Shotty out there, EYL, my dog Ian, everybody, man, who helped me on my journey. So social medially, internetly, mentor me, and I never met him, but I used the game I met Finesse, David. Of course I met David. I got a whole show with David. I haven't met Troy and Ian and all them guys yet. I met Donnie. I haven't met Charlamagne, Envy, all them guys yet. But they helped me on my journey, bro. It just helped me. Just tuning in to their platforms and just studying them. Studying how they ask their questions, how they navigate the show. So I'm still watching this stuff to today. I never stopped watching it. I kept learning. That's why I tell y'all, I always have that will to learn. I'm still learning to this day. So boom. The reason why I brought that up was because I think David Shands give a lot of podcast game for free, bro. For free. His podcast ebook, which will show you step by step how to start a podcast, is like $27. Anybody got $27? We spent $27 on the 10p. On the 10p hot lemon pepper. Extra ranch. Peach lemon mix. We spent $20 on that.
PuttinYa Down.
I ain't even mean to do that just then. I ain't even mean to do that. It just happened. So, David Shands, he messed around and showed me what this was by mistake. He had the camera zoomed in too far on his producer, and it showed the name of this mixer right here. And you know me, I'm observant. I'm looking, I'm like, what is that thing? Because I already had it visual. I had it. I'm like, bro, every podcast that I see got these little colorful buttons. I'm finna wrap it up too. I've been going almost an hour. But hey man, the kid that did, man, I'm telling you, Mr. Get It Done, man, I'm telling you, man, the one and only. Look, every podcast that I had, I was seeing these colorful buttons in this mixer. And I'm like, what is that? What is that thing? So I started to put two and two together. Okay, they plug in the mics and the headphones and all this up because I'm using this from music. You know, this is how the music correlates, or it's damn near the same thing as podcast. It's just portable. You know, even though the music is portable now because you can all put it right here on the computer. But I had to know what this equipment was. So he zoomed in, or he had the camera zoomed in, and I got to see the name. Oh man, y'all done messed up. I was working on my credit. I was building my credit up. So I was preparing myself for the opportunity. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this gem. I was preparing myself for the opportunity. And I was like, bro, we got the mics, we got the mic cords, we got the cameras, which is our phone, we got the lights, as y'all can see. We ended up getting the backdrop. Our mixer was the only thing was kind of stunting our growth. And I messed around and seen the name of this thing right here called the Rodecaster Pro. Changed my life.
PuttinYa Down.
Changed my life. Changed the whole foundation of the podcast. Because now we can set up our audio. And really the audio is what make a podcast the podcast. It ain't even about what y'all looking at right here. It's just YouTube video for real. It's just a vlog. It's just a video. So yeah. Figured out how much and figured out how much it was. It was a pretty penny, but like I said, I was preparing myself for the moment. So I went and cashed out on the Rodecaster. I ain't even tell the fellas nothing. I just showed up with it, pulled it out like, hey, what's happening? Let's get to work. Bought the computer. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. If this gonna help us get to the next level, we need it. I don't care how much it costs. Let's get it. I don't care who's investing with me or not. I'm finna get this. I'm finna do this. Like, and you gotta have that mindset with everything, bro. Do it. Forget how much it costs. Forget how long it's gonna take. Cause guess what? Time gonna pass and that money ain't gonna last. PuttinYa Down.
PuttinYa Down.
PuttinYa Down, man. I'ma leave y'all with this gem that my dog Wall Street Trapper he gave me some news I could use yesterday. And I'ma leave y'all with this. Adversity creates insight. Insight creates momentum. Momentum prepares us for an opportunity, which leads to success.
PuttinYa Down.
I'm gonna say it one more time. Adversity, which means a difficulty or a lack of skill in whatever. Adversity creates insight, because now you know what you need to work on. All right. Insight create momentum. Momentum is that motivation, is that fire you feel inside. Like, okay, I done figured it out. Now all I need to do is get better at it. You ever been bad at something and you just wanted to be good at it, so you just kept practicing on it and you eventually got good at it? That's that momentum. Now the momentum sets up the opportunity, because now you're performing in something that you were once bad at. So somebody gonna see you performing, doing this thing, and they might think you can fit the bill. So they might come up to you with an offer. Hey man, I want you to do blase, man. I see you over here doing this and doing that. Something that you wasn't even good at. It was difficult for you, but you stayed the course. You honed in on the skills. You was passionate about it. You was passionate about getting better at it. And you got better at it, and somebody seen your worth and they came to you with an offer. That's the opportunity. And the opportunity creates success. You already know what happened. Once you get that opportunity, it's go time, baby. Mamba mentality, man. Hey, man. PuttinYa Down, the only podcast with a Y, man. It's the one and only one goat, man. And I'm gone. Yeah. Wait till I get my money right. Yeah.
PuttinYa Down. When I fall off, it be a while I'm PuttinYa Down. When I fall off, it be a while I'm PuttinYa Down. PuttinYa Down. PuttinYa Down. PuttinYa Down.